I created a TBR knockout board to help me dwindle down my physical TBR because it's currently at 400 plus books. I know that sounds like a lot of books, but I have read over 50% of the books that are in my library, and I do want you to take into account that I have been collecting books for 5 years, so that is why it is so large. Now, if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you are familiar with the TBR knockout board. What are we doing today, may you ask? We are going to put together my September TBR. So I'm only going to pick 6 different books with the TBR knockout board, and then those are the books that I will be reading in the month of September. So let's see, first book that we're gonna pick. Ooh, I thought that was gonna fall off. We have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gorgeous, pretty cover. Literally every book that I've ever bought is because it has a pretty cover. But I feel like we would have to go with something with sprayed edges. Not necessarily. I don't know, let me take a look. I really just want to read Anathema. I don't even know if you could see me if I'm in frame, but I do want to read this book. Her female. One of my friends said that this book was really good, and I like the sprayed edges, but I wouldn't say this is the prettiest cover I have. You know what? Enchantra. You can't look at this cover and tell me that it's not pretty. Like, if I didn't know anything about this book, I still would have bought it. Our first book is going to be Enchantra, and I feel like this is perfect for spooky season. I did love Phantasma a lot, so I have really high expectations for this book, and I hope that it surpasses those expectations. I have no idea where the sun went, but it should be back soon. It's a sunny day today. We have a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How did it end? A book with a plot twist. I feel like that could be anything, but I definitely feel like that has to be a thriller. I do have a book in mind. I'm thinking about The Business Trip by Jessica Garcia. I've heard really good things about this book. I do know that this book follows 2 girls that go missing, and they have a mutual acquaintance, which is a man. So everybody thinks that he has something to do with their disappearance, or he might be the key to finding them. And I just really thought that sounded like an intriguing plot, so that's why I bought it. All right, let's go again. Third book. We have another 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have this thing where I sometimes miscount. Me and the number 9 don't get along, but good thing it wasn't a 9 this time. Bad Blood. Enemies to Lovers. Can I pick Phantasma now? Not Phantasma. Oh my god. Anathema. Is that an Enemies to Lovers? I just really want to read that book. Okay, I'll go pick a different Enemies to Lovers. Okay, I'm currently obsessing with this series by Amber Nicole. I read book 1 and it was amazing. It's one of the best Enemies to Lovers I've ever read, so definitely this book. See, the sun came back, so I think even the sun is happy with my decision. I read the Book of Azrael, and it's one of the best books that I've read all year. The Female Rage and the Enemies to Lovers is one of the best ones that I've ever read. We're gonna be reading The Throne of Broken Gods. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's pick another one. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. We have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. TBR jar. I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate this prompt. I have a TBR jar. I don't like using the TBR jar. It never gives me the best books, but we're gonna have to do it. It's right here, actually. I'm gonna just try to pick from the middle, like all the way in there. This is what we're reading. There, can you see what it says? Phantom Folk. Oh, okay. I do know this book. Where is it? Is it right here? I'm almost certain that it is this one. There we go. This has been on my TBR for like over a year. I think I got this from Illumi Crate when I did have my Illumi Crate subscription. And it's a very pretty book. It has the cutest sprayed edges and a really good cover. Okay, that wasn't bad, TBR jar. Maybe you'll redeem yourself. Hello, kitty. So what was that? 4th book, so we're gonna pick our 5th. Ah, that was a nice catch. 6 and 5, that is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What does that say? Takes place during fall. I could do a lot with that prompt, but I'm also kind of salty because I'm filming this in August, and I know there's so many good fall books released in September that I could have picked. But it's okay. We're gonna work with what we've got, which is a fall-themed book that I haven't read yet. We had You Again, but I've read this book. We had Better Hate Than Never, and I read that book. We had Mixed Signals, and guess what? I read it as well. This is going fabulous. Let's check to see if I have anything up here that is fall themed. I feel like I have to have something. Full Exposure didn't take place in fall, didn't even take place in America, so I feel like I can't pick that one. Oh my god, I found one. I just recently got this one too. I could read this. What a match by Mimi Grace. I was literally stressing out. I didn't think I had a book that fit that prompt, but I just received this from Pretty Girls to Read. They sent it to me as a gift. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. That is 5 books. So this is our last one. We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back 7 spaces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh crap. Something you wouldn't normally read. This is me trying. I'm gonna tell you right now, the last time I got this prompt, it did not go well. I'm gonna need a second for this.
I already know.
What?
The Witcher.
The Witcher? Oh, why would you say that?
I'm just fucking with you. You won't read that.
That's literally the prompt. Now you're calling me out. I have to pick it.
That's your problem, not mine. You can edit whatever you want.
Thanks. Thanks, babe. I greatly appreciate your input.
You do look amazing right now, you know?
Thanks.
Trying to win back some brownie points after ruining that one.
Okay. The Witcher has been sitting in my physical TBR for 5 years.
The whole series, by the way. Whole series. Bought it in one swoop. It was the second series that I actually bought. So that's how I know that it's been that long, because that started my whole book collecting collection. But it's fantasy, so technically I do read high fantasy. So it can wait. I have an idea. It's an author that I haven't read before. I don't normally gravitate towards thrillers, so that's why I kept thinking this is gonna have to be a thriller. But I'm kind of nervous because I do judge thrillers harshly, but I've heard great things about this author. So I'm just gonna jump in with both feet and hope for the best. We are going to be reading Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. Quick recaps of the 6 books that I will be reading in the month of September that were picked by my TBR knockout board is going to be Enchantra. This is like spooky, ghost, witches, you name it, paranormal, they're in it. Then we have What a Match. This just screams fall, so it's perfect to read it during the fall season. Razorblade Tears. This is a thriller. I've heard nothing but great things about this author and his style of writing. I think he just came out with a new one, and all of my friends are pretty much saying like this is the best book they've ever read, so I really want to read that one, and I feel like I have to start somewhere. Then we have The Throne of the Broken Gods by Amber Nicole. I absolutely loved book 1, so I'm really excited to dive back into this world and go back to my girl, because the way that things ended for her in book 1 were questionable. Another thriller is The Business Trip. 2 girls go missing. There's one guy that ties them all together, so people start questioning him and pretty much wanting to know where these girls are. And then last but not least, we have Phantom Folk. I feel like I'm mispronouncing that. I have an accent, so it's okay. I mispronounce things half the time. If you have never watched any of my content, I don't mean to. But this, I believe this is a fantasy, of course, by the looks of it. And we're gonna learn more about it because I know very little about this book. So this book is a fantasy book inspired by East Asian mythology and ocean folk tales. Oh, that sounds so freaking good. It says this is perfect for fans of Jade City, The Bone Shard Daughter, and House of Earth and Blood. This sounds really good. I'm actually even more excited now after reading that. Thank you for hanging out with me and playing with my TBR knockout board. I absolutely love using that board for everything possible, and that just made picking my September TBR so much easier. So I will be back and give you guys a reading vlog for these books and my final thoughts.